Is on. Set to go. Often Racing, Rising Commodity, out like a flash with Universal Flair and the favourite Estimator driving across, and likewise What a Prince through the first 200. What a Prince digging up underneath of Estimator. Estimator on the outside having to work a little for Parnham, can't cross. What a Prince a length and a half. Universal Flair. Rising Commodity is fourth, being followed then by Dusty Park, top of the mountain a shade wide. Ian Special is back there in the field in company with He's Got Wings as they fly along by the 450. What a Prince on the inside of the hot pot Estimator. Nursed at the turn by Parnham. It had its head in front. Universal Flair's about to let go down the outside though. And right behind those came Dusty Park, top of the mountain, Rising Commodity. The favourite in a bit of bother at the 150. He's still just there. Universal Flair now grabs it down the outside. Dusty Park, the roughie. Universal Flair gets away though from Dusty Park. He's Got Wings, but Universal Flair. Universal Flair, too good. Beat home Dusty Park. Third, He's Got Wings. Estimator finished fourth. Behind those then, Ian Special. What a Prince drove through and probably brought about the undoing of the fave, really. Rising Commodity is next home, and back with it is Top of the Mountain. So Universal Flair makes it a winning return. First victory here on ground better than rain affected. Chris Parnham, brother Brad on Estimator. What a Prince drove through though and held it and just wouldn't let it cross, and so it was left vulnerable, Estimator, and Universal Flair was able to just sit up behind them, and the roughie, Dusty Park at triple figures, giving those that might have had a couple of beans on board a bit of a thrill. But Universal Flair just a little too good. Got away from it late. He's Got Wings from the back, finishing on into third placing. So Estimator, this $1.45 favourite, finishes out of the placings. The winner is a Universal Ruler Formula filly for owner Stan Quinlivan, trained by Ted Martinovich and ridden by Chris Parnham, and makes it 2 wins now from 10. Only victory and placing previous were on heavy ground, but today has certainly shown a bit more flexibility there on top of the good 4 track. Second home, Dusty Park, a Galar Murray Park special gelding for Peter Farrell. Jordan Turner, He's Got Wings, weighed in third for Summer Dixon. Sean McGruddy, a Flying Artie, Folonika gelding. And fourth placing Estimator, 1 1/4 by half a length in 58.50. 34.52, the last 600 there of race number 4. It's a first up victory for the filly Universal Flair. Now race 5, the Furphy Handicap, 1200. The Colton Gelding's running there, and 9 is out, Double Rush. As we head to the enclosure, and there was a little bit of backing for Universal Flair and the way the race mapped out. Those that did back it were probably very happy with the way everything was going with that favourite involved in a stoush up the front.
No doubt. Ted Martinovich joins me now. Ted, did you share those sentiments in terms of happy that the 2 at the top were going pretty hard and you were getting the nice camp in behind?
I said to Chris, if he was getting camp in behind, it would be nice, and as it worked out, absolutely perfect. So they gave themselves a bit of work to do each, and it suited her right down the ground. I'd give her a couple of trials and try to sit her a bit, because a couple of races when she's led, she's been vulnerable. So I just thought we'd do a try this way, and I think that's the way to ride her.
Was that something you were very intentional about going into this campaign when you went to those trials, is just trying to teach her something new?
Yeah, we did. We just tried to see where she could settle a bit, because just that she worked so great, and then when the couple of starts when she led, she didn't sort of give much, you know, where when in the trials, actually Steve rode and Parnham, he said that's the way to ride her. She's really sort of suited her, you know, yeah.
What about on a good track? We know her as a bit of a wet track specialist. 5 goes on a good track before today and duck eggs, and today she's able to salute. I guess it's handy to be able to tick that box.
What they say to me out of the old, you always learn something, don't you? Well, that's what I learned, but she's done well on the hard track, and I'm very happy about that for sure.
Not just that, you learn that obviously she does go on a good track, but we're not far away from winter, so it's pretty exciting for the preparation ahead.
Yeah, I think she's got a fair bit ahead of her. I think so anyway, for sure. No.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much.
There is Ted Martinovich. Here's Chris Parnham.
Well, Chris, you were drawn in amongst the speed that was coming across from out wide, and it looked as though you got a perfect little sit in behind them.
Yeah, I did. Just sort of, she came out good, but Ted wanted me to get a bit of a sit on her, so when it worked out, I could just slide in behind him. Elected to do that, and she was travelling good coming to the corner and let down well.
She settled okay today. In her previous preparation, she did a good race a bit fiercely.
Yeah, no, she settled pretty good actually. So yeah, she's obviously sort of matured a bit and got past all those manners. So hopefully onwards and upwards.
Do you give Lucky Landing any chance in the next?
Yeah, he's some chance. He'll be a fair way back, but yeah, he might be hitting the line. Might be all too late for him, but I know he'll be hitting the line.
Congratulations on the double. Well done.
Thanks.
There is Chris Parnham rides Universal Flair to victory for Ted Martinovich, takes out the Key Clean handicap.